come in. Let's just have. Did you want that on?
It doesn't matter.
I tell you, he's getting a lot of me, Johnny. I'm not gonna die, so stop this and let's do it again another time.
Is there any history to that chair?
It
Well, the
sat in the parlor at home.
The one you're sitting in?
No, that one there.
Well, how about the one you're sitting in?
Oh, this one I just bought at Fountain Inn because I saw it in the window. It doesn't have any history to it.
What about that table behind you?
Oh, the marble top tables, and they came from home. So I don't know any history to them except they just came from home.
Who did they belong to?
I don't know. I guess my grandparents.
Your Stewart grandparents?
I guess so.
Okay.
Because they were in the parlor, and Lila didn't want them. Nobody wanted them. And the Bible always sat on. And I don't know who's got the Bible. I guess Doug's got the Bible. And I always sat on it. Big, big thing. And it clips down with a metal thing. It's nice.
I didn't know that about these.
So one of you get one and one gets the other. Linda, Johnny, we need to get you on this thing. Show Linda how. And get him coming in. Or get me with him. That's great.
Give me a hug.
Okay. I'm glad he's here. He's come to visit me. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Uh-huh.
Great.
No. Great.
It does make you feel a little self-conscious, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
To know somebody's taking your picture. Yeah. But you're good looking. Did you know that?
Well, you are too.
Yeah, but you're special.
Well, you're special too.
I'm old, Johnny.
I'm old too.
Not as old as I am.
Well, you got me there.
Got you there, I know. Yeah. Okay, Linda, you got us.
Any
piano.
story behind the piano?
No, I bought it when I started taking piano lessons at Chapel Hill, and then when I stopped, I just kept it, and I never did learn how to play.
You know how to play.
Huh?
You know how to play.
Not much.
I bet you could sit right down there right now and play something.
I couldn't. Anyway,
We've heard you play.
I know it. It's been a nice thing. It's moved around with me ever since we were at Fairmont.
What? Where was it before then?
It was in a Moss in the store.
Well, I thought you said you got it in Chapel Hill.
No,
I thought so too. Tell us the story about the piano again.
I got it here in Raleigh.
Oh.
I got it when we lived at Fairmont, and I've enjoyed it, but I don't know how to play. And when I'd have the circle, somebody in the circle could play, and we'd sing a song, something like that. But anyway, it's always been fun to play with. And Johnny, you and Linda picked off one of the keys, and I kept gluing it black.
That must have been Linda.
Yeah, Linda. Get this leg.
You got it? By the way, Glenn Miller played songs that made the hit parade.
Guys like us, we had it made.
Those were the days.
We're not getting that, are you?
No, not at all.
Oh, good, good. He didn't get that. That's it.
All right,
That's it.
there you have it.
That's okay. Now you play. You know the notes.
I don't know many notes.
You used to play the trumpet.
Well, we sit down there and kiss it, and maybe it'll make a noise.
Kiss it, he said. The United Methodist hymnal. I kissed it. Anyway.
Okay, show us this chair over here.
Oh, that was my grandmother's. They went to Charleston my grandfather and grandmother went to Charleston on their honeymoon. And they got 2 chairs. And so Daddy said, when Lila was born, when I was born, said they go to the girls. So Lila got one, I got one. And she made some needlepoint to put on hers, but I never did do that. I just wasn't that ambitious.
You had it recovered once, though, didn't you?
Uh-huh. Had it recovered. Yeah.
So how old do
Yeah.
you think that is?
Oh, honey, that's old. 150 years old, probably.
Who did it belong to originally?
Huh?
Who did it belong to originally?
Oh, I don't know. It's just in a store.
Who bought it?
We did. Lila bought hers and I bought mine.
No.
Uh-uh.
You bought it. It was a family piece.
It was a family piece, but at that time, times were tough and we gave Daddy some money. I don't even know how much Lila gave him. I don't remember how much I gave him, but we gave some money to them because times were tough.
So where did the furniture come from?
Originally.
I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
I thought you said it came from Charleston.
Oh, that came from Charleston.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, but I don't know about the other furniture. They had old horsehair.
We're
stuff.
talking about this.
Tell you what,
Oh, that
let's
came
stop
from
and let her
Charleston.
get over there in.
Got it on their
All right,
wedding
start
trip.
again. Start again. Okay, go ahead.
My grandparents got it on their wedding trip to Charleston. And back then, they didn't have many cars, and they had to go on the train. And they brought them back on the train to Fountain Inn. And they always stayed in the parlor. And then when they broke up, when they died, Aunt Jenny got one, and I think she gave hers to Janice. And we got one, and Mama gave it to me, because I was the oldest girl. So that's the way we got them from Charleston. Okay?
Which set of grandparents bought those
That was
chairs?
the Stewarts. The Stewarts.
So it was your grandmother and grandfather Stewart that bought those
Mhm.
rocking chairs.
Mm-hmm.
What are their names? Do you know?
Baker, Alexander Baker Stewart, and hers was Ella Owen Stewart. And she'd been married before, and her husband died. And she taught school there at Ebenezer. And everybody went to Ebenezer. And it was just almost on our land. I don't know whose land it was, but it was just next to ours. And Daddy would go, and all the Hugheses, and then they'd go to Fountain Inn to high school. But we went all the way to high school. I went grammar school and everything, Fountain Inn. That's it.
And currently, you have one chair and the
And
other go
Lila
to Aunt
had-
Lila.
And Lila got the other one, I don't know whether Janice and those felt anything about them or not, because they never lived at the home place. That's
Okay.
about it.
Look around this room. Is there anything else that has a story behind it?
Huh?
Is there anything else in this room that has a story behind it? That table behind you?
This is Aunt Blanche's table, and it was in her living room, and she always had it, and that was hers. And those marble top tables came from home, and that's about it.
What about that piece of wood sculpture there?
Oh, that came from the Holy Land. One of our trips that we went. Dad was bus captain, and it cost $100, and that was a lot of money back then.
Mhm.
Mm.
What about that picture up on the wall?
Oh, that's St. Blanche's picture, and it was painted by our steward. And her husband was a steward, and I don't know who she was, but anyway, she painted it, and I got it.
How about,
How about that chair?
yeah.
Oh, this came from Beaufort. I don't know any history except it was in the old church, and they sold them. They had about, well, I don't guess they had more than 6 or 7, and they sold them. And Jerry Beveridge got one, and we got one, and Dr. Woodard got one. And I don't know who all got one, but anyway, that's my chair.
Anything on that table have a
Mm-mm.
story?
Mm-mm. We got that rocker for you children. The rock, 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 rock.
So the bell,
And that's all.
that bell doesn't have a story?
Hmm.
The bell doesn't have a story?
Mm-mm.
What about that tapestry thing?
No, I just liked it and had it framed. It was a tapestry and had it framed.
How about the table?
No history.
Okay.
What about those figurines on top of the table?
Wedding presents. I got 2 of those, and they were wedding presents for Daddy and me.
Do you know who they're from?
Huh?
Do you know who they were from?
Well, I had a list, but I don't know. Don't know now. Mm. Just a man in Silas City that sold clocks. Sold that to Daddy. Paid $100 for it. And it winds up and strikes and goes on. I've enjoyed that thing.
What about the piece of furniture under it?
No history to that. No history to anything else. Now this picture with you and Johnny in it, I got that from Gene Lightfoot, who owned an antique shop, and I got it, and your picture just fit it. And I don't know how you all are gonna separate our fight over it. Okay,
Okay.
we could do.
Let's go to another room.
Yeah.
Go to another room.
Mhm.